Hello, welcome to the channel, Venus and Aries. And I'm here to do another pre-upload, and I'm going to take my time with this one. At first I wasn't going to read on it, but I said, let me do it because I actually went back and looked at the live that I did on Shannon Sharp 7 months ago, and it was like really short. I didn't even realize that, you guys. That reading was like really short, like 4 minutes, because the truth is at that time I really didn't feel like talking about Shannon Sharp because I was so annoyed when he did that thing with the girl Michelle on live, and then he was trying to sell merch, and so I didn't want to talk about it. But then as I started, this situation came and he got caught up, and then we seen Michelle come on, she started coming out doing interviews, and then I found out this wasn't the Michelle that was on live. This was a different Michelle that he was messing with on live. And this other lady, Michelle, that came out, she was like his girlfriend 20 years ago, and so I feel like, I just said I seen him being secretly sued. Now, it wasn't Michelle that secretly suing him, it's Gabby, but I just seen it in the cards. I seen somebody getting ready to secretly sue him. And then when I heard the story about Gabby coming out and doing like the recording him behind his back and kind of like setting him up to get in this situation, be sued. And so another prediction, of course. Now I'm going to do an update reading on Shannon Shark and figure out the situation with this girl Gabby. What's going to happen now that Michelle has came out and did an interview, and will there be more women coming out? We already know he lost his $100 million deal. I did do a live talking about the comparison between Tracy Ellis Ross and Shannon Sharp, but I put the live in my membership because I was kind of, that live was really just about me, and people don't want to hear me complaining about my issues and my love life and shit. So I just did the comparisons to like why Tracy Ellis Ross talks to younger guys, and I just did the comparison, and I just compared it to how my dating life was in the past. And I'm not saying I agree with Tracy Ellis Ross, but I agree with the reasons why. You know what I mean? Because of the things that she was saying about older guys. Anyway, let's jump into the reading. I forgot to get one of my decks that I wanted to use. It was like my SES deck. Because Shannon Sharp is very secretive. He was hiding shit when I did the reading on him. And the only way I could get into his shit is when I put out my SEX cards. Like my SEX tarot, I can't say the name of the tarot because I don't want YouTube to find no reason to demonetize the video. And it seemed like that was the only way I was able to get his secrets out. So that kind of already let it be known. Shannon Sharp is a Cancer. I do not like Cancer men for shit. I said it in my last live when I did a reading on him that, ladies, you really don't want to deal with him because he kind of reminds you of an OJ. I didn't know that he was like, what's that called? BSM? I don't even know what it's called. DSM, BSM? I didn't even know that. I just thought that he was like violent, like he likes to beat his girlfriends up. I just thought he was like another basically Christian Grey on 50 Shades of Grey, which he kind of is, but I don't know if it's a but. I don't think Christian Grey was messing around with girls in his 50s that was like 19. And it's so funny. I just got to keep clowning Shannon Sharp. You got played by a woman that was born in 2019. And I'm tired of all these black men coming out here trying to defend Shannon Sharp, saying she's trying to set dudes up. Dr. Umar's getting on my nerves. I agree with what he's saying about how black women is tired of it, and Shannon Sharp got issues. I told y'all Dr. Umar was highly sexual because he was talking about how Shannon Sharp got issues, and he don't even, I ain't gonna lie though, Dr. Umar is funny as hell. That's how come I know he's a fire sign. When I read on him last time, he a Leo. All fire signs are funny, even when they don't try to be. And Dr. Umar be having me laughing because he went from Shannon Sharp, and then he started talking about Shannon Sharp. He was like, that nigga don't even like caramel. He don't even like light skin. He don't even like butterscotch. He don't even like my lemonade sisters. I was like, he went all the way light skin black. And so Dr. Umar be having me laughing. And then he went from Shannon Sharp to talking about Serena Williams and how her husband, how she married the wrong man, and he know Serena Williams' husband ain't hitting that right, and she need to let me hit that. I'm like, see, Dr. Umar, you are just proving my point. But every time he come on, I be laughing. Like, I don't be wanting to listen to Dr. Umar because he say stupid shit sometimes, but he be having me laughing. So Monique came out and said she told him. Monique said, I ain't backing down, and she told him. Cat Williams told him. So I feel like they heard or they seen something that we didn't, or at least I didn't, because I don't pay attention to the fool enough. So let's jump into these cards. It's a lot that I could say, y'all. It's a lot that I could say. I see black men coming on social media getting mad about a woman suing Shannon Sharp. And then I see black men getting mad at black women like us because I said, and a lot of other black women, because this is how I feel. I feel like, Gabby, get your motherfucking money. You know, I'm like Tasha K. This is another black woman telling you to get your money. Get your effing money. Because at the end of the day, whatever color, you were young, you were innocent. Believe me, it don't matter how much you think you grown on OnlyFans and yada, yada, yada. You are not grown, and you won't realize that yet. Trust me, by the time you get like 23, 24, maybe even 27, that's when you're going to start realizing some shit. And then you're going to know that you were innocent. And I could say that because now I was 17 before. When I was 17, I'm not proud of it. But at the same time, I was young. I didn't know no better. Not to mention, I didn't have a father to guide me in my life to tell me, don't do this, don't do that. And, I'm not trying to put my shit out there, but I was living on the streets since I was like 14. I had kind of been living on the streets, taking care of myself. And so when I was 17, I wasn't talking to no guy that was old as Shannon Sharp. No, not 55, not 56. But I was talking to a 28-year-old guy when I was 17. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm this age, I'm 41, and I look back on that time, I was 17. My mother wasn't here. My father didn't give a damn. I was on the streets. I was actually living with friends and shit. You know, I don't like to talk about myself too much, but it kind of triggered me a little bit. And the guy, and I'm not making an excuse for the guy I was talking to, but the guy wasn't even, the guy that I was talking to at the time, he still was like 25, 30 years younger than Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? But it was, I could see the manipulation even when I was dealing with the guy. And I'm not going to get into too many details about it. But as I remember, the mind wasn't developed. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, Gabby, get your money, okay? Because you are young. You are, I'm not going to say you innocent, but your innocence was taken from you. Whether you think so or not, her innocence was taken from her. And so I feel like get your money because you're going to need it. You're going to need it, especially when you get a certain age and you reflect and you're going to want to go to therapy. Get your money. And so a lot of black dudes are getting mad saying, oh, why y'all telling this girl to get her money and y'all need to be standing up for us brothers and y'all don't give it. Why? Y'all don't give a shit about us. Y'all sit here and call us gold diggers and using y'all money and stuff. But I ain't seen no black woman, not a lot. If it is, I don't know. And it ain't many of them, that's for sure. But I ain't seen no black woman suing nobody for $50,000. And then it's a lot of black men on social media talking about, oh, the black women just want to bring us down and they don't give a shit about us. No. The only person that's bringing y'all down, like Tasha K said, is the Gabbies. And that kind of reminds me, I wanted to read on it, but I haven't read on it yet because, when people pass on, you got to give them time because they're still confused. But I wanted to read, and Lovely T did this story on this other white girl, and it was in, I think it was in Louisiana. And this black guy, he was dating her, and I forgot his name. I have it all in my phone, and I don't have my phone with me. But he was going around dissing black girls. He had a white girlfriend. He was going around dissing black girls. He was saying he don't like hanging around white people. He had this picture with all these white dudes. He only hung around one black dude, which was a cousin. You know what I'm saying? And the white girl shot him. His girlfriend accidentally shot him when she was cleaning her gun. Was it really an accident? I don't know. I am going to do a reading on it. I'm just trying to give it more time because, the white girl made him a sandwich. She made him a sandwich for work. And on the plastic bag on the sandwich, and I should make that my thumbnail, but I know YouTube ain't gonna go for that. On this sandwich, she said, bring I love the dick on the sandwich. And it was just a bologna sandwich and 3 cookies and a bag of chips. I'm like, I was laughing my ass off, and it's no offense to white women, because I'm pretty sure it's some of y'all out there that really is like nurturing to y'all black men if y'all got one. It's not many of y'all, but it's nurturing. I do feel like black women that talk to certain men, most white women that talk to certain men, I feel like black men are y'all fetishes. And if they're not your fetishes, you're only dealing with ones that got money, okay? And I'm laughing because it's like when she put on that sandwich, bring the dick back home, I'm thinking in my head like, okay, so you're just a toy and you're a fetish and you don't even know it. And what woman make her man a fucking sandwich and a damn bag of chips for lunch to take to work? A real woman gonna make her man a meal. And so black men, y'all playing yourselves. Y'all just don't like black women. Y'all don't like your own women because y'all don't like yourselves. And I feel like Spirit is showing y'all gonna learn the hard way. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. And every time, because you know the white men don't want y'all messing with they women, every time y'all gonna get sued. And it could be like a homeless white woman. If she is affected, your ass is going to jail. So let's get these cards out. Let's do a reading. Not to mention Shannon Sharp was on social media telling black girls they need to go find a horse for their hair. After this, you might need to find a horse to ride on, because you ain't gonna have no money when you done. And I'm like, I'm sick of this shit. It reminds me of my uncle. One of my uncles is a Cancer, and I always bring this up because I can't stand that fool. All my life growing up, that's all he said to women. That's all he said. He would diss his sister because her hair was thin, calling her bald-headed. His mama was bald-headed too. Of course, he didn't talk about his mama, but I know in his head he did. And that's all he did. That's all I heard him doing my whole life. Get a horse his hair and yada, yada, yada. My uncle mess with white girls. They got issues out here. And it's just sad. So let's just get into the reading, because I've been talking like 12 minutes and I do this. I'm going to timestamp this video, of course. And let's jump into the cards. All right, let's get into the cards. I had to pause this video, y'all. Y'all probably can't tell, but I had to pause the video because I actually wanted to get 2 other decks. I actually forgot to get my sexual tarot deck because, like I said earlier, last time I read on Shannon Sharp, he was hiding himself. He was hiding himself. And this deck, I had to pull out this. I don't want to say the name, so I'm going to show you. I had to pull this out to get Shannon Sharp shit. And so let me get that deck out, because just in case he hiding again. All right, let me get this other deck out. Excuse me, y'all. Bear with me. We keep it real here. No fake. We do it all. I do editing a little bit, but not much. Hold on. Then my phone gonna ring. Just a minute, y'all. All right, y'all. I am feeling blockages while I'm trying to do this video, but we gonna keep it pushing. See what I mean? Definitely. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I have to pause the video again. Too many blockages, and I don't want to start over. All right. So let's get into the reading, you guys. Let's get into the reading. First, before we start and do anything, I want to see the energy that's going on around Shannon Sharp since he was caught up. I just feel like it's I feel like definitely the divine, the universe, I feel like they are involved with this shit. I feel like they're tired of things. I don't feel like it's just black men that's about to go under the heat. I feel like a lot of men are going to start going under the heat. Y'all been playing with the divine for too long. y'all been playing with spirit for too long. Y'all been playing with them since like ancient times, playing with them and how y'all treat women and how y'all treat and pollute the earth and the world. I just feel like the divine is tired of all of it. All right, give me the energy around Shannon Sharpe since this situation happened with him, and what's going on with him. And then I noticed Chad Uchosico tried to tell him too, like, you need to find this type of woman, because everybody's seen that you was going somewhere and that you was about to become very successful and money rich. It's crazy how you was about to get $100 million contract with ESPN and Disney, and then this come out. It's like, I feel like spirit don't play. They not playing no more. Like, they're not gonna give y'all ninjas what y'all think y'all deserve. Ooh. Chad tried to warn you, and then I don't look at Nightcap. I never have. I haven't even looked at Shannon Sharpe podcast. The only thing I looked at was Cat Williams and Monique. But I haven't been looking. You know what I'm saying? I have not looked. Okay, y'all, let me jump into the reading. I'm sorry, you guys. Again, I really had to pause the live because I had an important phone call, and that was my boss. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm at work too, y'all. I'm at my job, and I'm doing this job, all right? I'm just keeping it real with y'all real quick. All right, so let's get into the cards. What's going on around Shannon Sharpe since this situation? Ooh, look. The Hermit's here, so he's not hiding no more. When I did that first reading on him and he was hiding like a mother effer, he can't hide now. All his shit is out there. All his skeletons is out. Everything that he hid in that cave and tried to hide about himself is out there. The world is in reverse, so nobody in the world likes you. Like, people aren't feeling you. Like, everybody, like, the world is not hearing you. Not to mention, the whole world knows about this. I mean, mainly America, of course, but I mean people outside the country. You know, people like sports, and sports is everywhere. Even the American sports is played in other countries, and other countries report and talk about this. So you're being talked about all over the country, and it's not in a good light. And then we have the Three of Coins in reverse. This talks about a work environment, working with people, jobs, employment, stuff like that. Bro, nobody wants to work with you. It's in reverse. Like, nobody wants to work with you. Nobody wants to get money with you. All your sponsorships is gone. I'm not going to even talk about sponsorships yet. Let's just say for now, nobody wants to work with you. Nobody wants to work with you. And the whole world is looking upon you, and not in a good light. I would say with disgust, but I'm not going to be that vulgar and mean about it. Just not in a good light. The world's in reverse. Hermit's out. You know, give me some more energy. Whatever decisions that you make in Shannon Sharpe, you need to wait. So I feel like he right now is trying to find out, what can I do to go around that? What can I do to keep my money coming in? What can I do to accomplish different goals? Wow. Who is this? Who is this in my cards? Is this Shannon Sharpe ancestors? I'm about to blank y'all out. No lie. Y'all over here telling this. Thank God he ain't gonna see this, because his ancestors is over here saying, get some spiritual work. Get spiritual work. Do spiritual work to make your shit better. Do spiritual work to make your shit better. Fuck that. The universe ain't gonna prove anyway to Shannon Sharpe's ancestors. They trying to tell him to do spiritual work through me, so he could get back where he was at. This must be some nigga ancestors. Let me quit. Archangel Michael, please shield me, because I don't got time. Shield me, Archangel Michael. I invoke your energy to shield me from the bullshits. Shannon Sharpe bullshitting ass ancestors. All right. Give me Shannon Sharpe's energy and his feelings. This is going to be a slow read, y'all. I'm going to take my time. But give me Shannon Sharpe's energy right now. Give me his emotions right now since this situation's came out. Because Chad Uchosico over here looking at him like, oh my God, I'm so disappointed in you. I noticed when they did that nightcap, all their sponsors was gone. They had Boost Mobile. It's removed. Shannon Sharpe seems irritated and edgy and in regret. So right now, Shannon Sharpe everybody is looking at him like, you're disgusting, man. Like, you ain't shit. You, like, not only that, but Shannon Sharp does have like a dark energy around him that repels people. So people automatically don't like him. People automatically think he a nasty nigga. People automatically think like, they already think you gay, Shannon Sharp. I'm gonna ask that because last time I pulled cards on Shannon Sharp, I wasn't getting a gay energy. I wasn't getting gay. And so, but, you know, Michelle did that interview, and I'm going to talk about her in a minute, but she did the interview talking about how he liked his booty played with. And then, you know, Tasha K asked her, was this a normal thing? And she said, yeah. Then she said, did you, like, open him up to, like, something new? Was it new to him? And she said, no, he was too comfortable with it. I said, ugh, god damn, like. Anyway, I do feel like part of Shannon Sharp partially feel like this is a relief. I sort of like somebody being in the closet about something about themselves, and now they kind of feel free because it's out there and they don't have to be hidden. You know, the Hermit is in reverse too, and so it's like, okay, everything that I was hiding and being sneaky about, maybe I don't have to no more. Maybe it's free. Maybe I feel free knowing everybody knowing the type of dude I am. I forgot what it's called, BDSM, and how he like to choke hoes, and then he doing race play. And to be honest, I feel like Shannon, when it came to the girl saying put a big back baby in me and stuff like that, I feel like Shannon Sharp had her say that. I feel like he had her saying that, especially if they were having like sex race play. I feel like he was probably making her say that. And Shannon Sharp, I ain't doing no past life reading on you, but you probably was a buck all up in the slave headquarters being taught, getting your salad tossed. I bet. But I ain't gonna go that far. Give me the energy around Shannon Sharp since then. I'm just talking my shit, and I am. No, you not. Okay. He easily tempted. I know he not. I know he's not. Shannon Sharp, really? So you may be thinking about trying to look for a relationship now? I feel like he's sneaky. I feel like he may try to change his brand up a little bit and try to change it. All right, give me the energy around Shannon Sharp since then. He's easily tempted. Easily. I bet not have no hiccups right now. I just feel like everything in this power is trying to block me from doing this reading. At first, my phone kept ringing. I couldn't find the deck I was looking for. Then my boss wanted to call me and talk to me about some shit while I was doing the reading. And technically, I am still on the clock, you guys. So I had to pause the video and answer. And now I got the hiccups. Really? See why I hesitated to do Shannon Sharp at first, y'all? Y'all see? Anyway, let's go. Give me the energy around Shannon Sharp. Then we're going to break down him, Gabby, and the other girl, Michelle. The reason why I'm bringing them up now is because I want to talk about what's to come for him now so we can get that out the way. Shannon Sharp, look, you done went from almost $100 million deal to the Page of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. They're going to take everything. You are going to be mentally stressed out. You're going to feel like you've been stabbed in the back. You're going to be like, yo, shit is fucked up. 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. You done. You're done. The cards are saying you're done. Not only that, but you need to work and repel this dark energy that's around you. It's repelling. People don't like it. It's intimidating. It's even scary. You already a big ass nigga. Then your energy gotta be intimidating too? Like what? You supposed niggas like you supposed to be like that dude from Forrest Gump. All sweet and shit. But no. So like I ain't gonna lie, he is stressed out. He is stressed out. Every single knife is coming towards him in every direction. He's taking every blow in every direction. He is not having, like, 9 of Swords in reverse is even worse, y'all. Because some cards, when they come in reverse, that don't mean it's better. It means it's worse. His money is gone. At least with the Page of Pentacles, we could see an opportunity coming, like maybe in a year, maybe a different opportunity to come like in a year later, but it's in reverse. It's not coming at all. They're pulling all sponsorships. They're pulling all opportunities, and he is losing it. He losing it. He is losing it. He's trying to figure out a way that he can make this tower reverse itself. Look, see, women. And this is my African American cards, y'all. This is a black tarot deck. So when I pull this deck, this ain't black women. So let me stop. Let me take these out the way. In fact, I'm gonna stop here, switch it up, pull my other cards, because Shannon Sharp, come on now. All right. It's just regrets about he's replaying like everybody else. How I could have took this back. Dealing with these women, partying, drinking, effing. Knight of Wands is also a man that's coming through to run in and out the coochie. Run in and out. And in Shannon Sharp case, the booty. And we ain't talking about hitting it from the back. We talking about the booty hoe. In his case, all right? And, all right, give me some more energy with Shannon Sharp. What's to come for him as far as his career, even though these cards is effed up? Effed up. One thing I would say is he's pissed off. He's mad. He's angry. Yeah. Okay, Shannon Sharp, you know what? Ooh, Shannon Sharp. Ooh, look. This is a little prediction. Energy could change, of course, and he can change some things. And okay. That is why his ancestors want him to do magic. This is why they want him to do spiritual work. Because you might could end up in jail behind this, Shannon Sharp. They didn't arrest Diddy right away. They came later and arrested Diddy. I feel like you might could get arrested and end up in jail. I feel like they may take you to jail. So now, and this the Page of Pentacles. Look, it came out in this deck. Okay, these two different decks. Look, this is the same motherfucker. This the same nickel. This the same motherfucker. Y'all gotta excuse me today. Somebody told me, and I appreciate it. Somebody told me I'm very entertaining. I can be. Woo, Shannon Sharp. Not only may you might go to jail, may you might. Not only you might end up in jail, kind of prediction, they may arrest you in 8 weeks, Shannon Sharp. I ain't gonna lie, now I can feel why your ancestors were saying this. You may want to do some spiritual work to stop you from going to jail. I don't think it's gonna stop you from, the sponsors. That's gone. Opportunities, gigs, money, that's gone. But your ancestors want you to do spiritual work to block you from going to jail, because I feel like maybe in the next 8 to 10 weeks you could end up in jail for this. You could get arrested, depending on the court, the trial, and he's gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad. So now I see why. Because at first I was thinking they was telling him to do spiritual work against the girl, and I'm like, hell no. That girl was manipulated. She may have set him up. Yeah, I agree, she did, and he is innocent because they was doing this together. Now, I'm going to get on Gabby in a minute. Now, I heard that what triggered it is Gabby got mad because he was on live having sex with Michelle. And I think she broke it off with him. This is what it's saying. She's saying that she broke it off with him. And when she broke it off with him, he wouldn't accept no. Then he came in there and forced himself on her. And I believe her, because the girl Michelle said the same thing. I'm going to get on Michelle in a minute, but that's what I see coming towards you, Shannon Sharp. You might end up in jail, bro. All right. Money's gone. Sponsorship's gone. He has regret about these girls and trying to take this moment back and wishing he would have had better control with his DICK. And it's not really necessarily DICK with this card. It's more like the action. So he is rough. This is the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is a very active guy. He's very active. He's rough. He's very active. Lots of energy. He's saying, I wish I would have slowed that shit down. He is stressed out. He's losing it, y'all. He is losing it. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people are stabbing you in the back. A lot of people were kind of stabbing you in the back anyway. You gave them ammunition, Shannon, though. Because a lot of people was waiting. You know how it is when a brother or anybody is successful and they, like, people seen that $100 million deal coming and they wanted to sabotage it. And I feel like, yeah, that happens, period. But you could have had that avoided, Shannon Sharp. I feel like you still, even though people wanted to sabotage you and stab you in the back, you still gave them the ammunition to do so. So this is still on you. But the cards are saying that a lot of people was like plotting against you. I ain't gonna lie. You had plotters, you had haters. The cards say that. You know, I don't lie in my readings. If they hating on the man, they hating on the man. But people hate on you, and then you still, because you got a dark energy around you. You have dark energy around you. So you do this. And so even though they hated on you and they wanted this to happen to you, you still kind of did it to yourself. So all you did was do something to make your haters be glad. And they don't even have to have that energy like, well, we plotted this and we glad it happened. Well, we wanted this to happen, but the nigga did it to himself. And that's what they saying. All right, let's talk about the women now. First, I want to know about Chad Uchosico, though, y'all. Sorry, I'm going to get on the women real quick, but Chad Uchosico. Chad, because I didn't watch Nightcap, but I seen it on other blogs when they talked about how he was always trying to get on Chad Uchosico, correcting him for being late sometimes, trying to check him about what he doing and stuff like that. And now look, I'm telling y'all, niggas be hypocrites all the time. All the time. All right. Give me Chad Ochosico's energy towards Shannon Sharp. How does he feel? And give me his energy towards Shannon Sharp. Whoa, High Priestess. Chad Ochosico is saying that I seen this coming. He's saying I seen it coming. I intuitively seen it coming. I told that Negro to go and get married and settle down. I told him to find a good woman. I told him to get married. I told him to have some, like, I tried to tell him because I seen it. I seen him on. Because he told Chad Ochosico he liked to sing. And so Chad is saying, I seen it coming. I seen it coming. I even feel like Chad Ochosico believes that he did it, because I feel like Chad Ochosico is very, he's very intuitive. So he may have had visions. He may have seen it. He may have felt something that Shannon Sharp was doing this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He feel like Shannon Sharp is selfish and was only thinking about his fulfillment and his self. And now they are all busted and looking for new opportunities. And now it's overwhelming. Yeah. He believes that Shannon Sharp did it. He feels like, why didn't you keep in your pants? Why couldn't you just keep it in your pants? That's what he's saying. Now, you making it hard for all of us to get the coins. Now, because Chad Ochosico's overwhelmed too. He's overwhelmed. He's like, what are we going to do? Chad Ochosico self-consciously don't like the nigga no more. Like, I feel like he likes him. He's his friend. He cares about him. But he's like, he's questioning the friendship. Like, what am I doing? Why should I even be friends with him? Like, why? Why? And Chad Ochosico is like, why? Like, is this how you do the ladies? You don't show the ladies respect? And then Chad Ochosico is like, come on, dude. You're supposed to be this pillar dude with strength and a lot of courage. You're supposed to be like a family man, respecting the ladies. You are this man that has achieved and conquered so much. And you want to be a dick. You want to be, King of Wands in reverse. He's arrogant. He's an asshole. He's narcissistic. He's violent. He's overbearing. He is a SDX deviant. And Chad Ochosico is like, and you still want to be young. Nigga, you the emperor. The emperor is 40 and up. The emperor is 40 and up. Look at the hair, the beard. He's 40 and up. He's mature. But he's saying that Shannon Sharp is going out like a wannabe young, arrogant, stuck up man. And now you're not protected. Now you're not protected. So, all right. We know how Chad feel. All right, let's talk about the women. All right, let's start off with Gabby. Give me Shannon Sharp's energy towards Gabby before before the situation happened. Before. And then we'll say after. Give me the energy. Give me Shannon Sharp's energy before the situation happened. I gotta read these cards, y'all. This is my first time reading this deck. Oh my God, that's the wrong card, y'all. Sorry. All right, so Shannon Sharp energy towards the girl before it happened. I'm here to support you and elevate you. You know what elevate means? Change you, control you, build, like mold you into something that I want you to be. Or he at least came off saying like, I could change your life. I could put you up there. I could take you to the next level. You know how these dudes do. They come through always making promises about some shit. I could put you on the next level. That was his first thought towards her. That was his intentions. Like, I'm going to support you. I got your back. I'll help you get to the next level, whether it was working out or whatever. You know how they met at the gym. All right, let's get another card. Oh, come on, cards. It's like everything in the way when it comes to this reading. Now I see why I was hesitant to read on Shannon Sharp. Jeez. All right. Give me another card. It's not only is it irritating, but I don't want this reading to be forever. I know I talk a lot, y'all, though. That's why. Greed. I'm pursuing wealth, power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries. Ooh. The cards don't lie, y'all. He was coming at, like, let me keep going. Let me shut up. Because I get to talking before I even get the next card out. Give me Shannon Sharp's energy towards Gabby before the situation, when they first started dealing with each other. All right. I feel like he was always upfront with her. Truthful, transparent, interactions. Even if it was difficult. Like he told her, like, I might choke you in public. He being honest. He might. That's what it's saying. All right. Give me some more cards. Let me stop. Let me pull the cards out, then talk. I'll be like, woo. But see, I feel things. And as soon as I feel them, I just get it out, you know? He didn't want to stop. He, like, if Gabby didn't do this, if she didn't, like, record him and stuff, I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it may have been to the point where Gabby had to do this. She had to record him, and she had to do this because the energy is telling me that if she didn't, he wasn't going to stop. He was not going to stop. He enjoyed her at first. They were having fun. As you can see, hopefully YouTube don't do nothing to this video, but as you can see, look at my card. Look what he doing. From the back. From the back. I gotta ask again, and Shannon Sharp gay, like, he wasn't going to stop. And he wanted to keep this hidden. Shannon Sharp, I want to know something. Are you like Diddy? Do you like watching other guys mess with a girl? Do you like watching a guy mess with a girl? I mean, I guess people do it in the Arnolds. When guys are watching them, you see the guy effing the girl, but do you get off on it? You know, the cards are not telling me that he gets off on that, but what it is telling me is that he don't have shit to offer. He was being cheap. I think the reason why I went to that because he wasn't doing what he said. I feel like he told her that he was here, he would support her, he would elevate her, and then he switched up and started being like having greed and started pushing power on her without her regard or being ethical or without morals or without boundaries. So she is correct. She's correct. All right. Let me pull some more energy on it. She's correct. Give me the energy before and during their interaction. Ooh, all right. Shannon Sharp is weird. He's weird. He's very weird. He's right, though, when he said he's always isolated. He really don't have that many friends. He really don't deal with people. And so he is lonely, but he's just fascinated. Interested and fascinated. Interested and fascinated. That's all I can say. Like, he is weird. All right, give me some more cards. Give me Shannon Sharp's energy towards Gabby when they first started, you know, pursuing this situation. You know, I think he had feelings for her. He had feelings for her, but I feel like he didn't want nothing serious. Who was cold? Okay, all right. Who was who? Spirit. Who was who? Shannon Sharp's energy towards this girl. Maybe she was cold. Like, what's his energy towards her? So, I don't know. I feel like he was codependent on her. Codependent on her sexually. Codependent on it. Always needing it. Always wanting it. Look at this. Always, like, wanting her. Enjoying her. Like, he was. Cards come out the same, Shannon Sharp. It's talking about the future actions. It's telling me how he learned this lesson and he had to get broke to learn it. And it's going to be a while, Shannon Sharp. I don't see anything coming towards you, but if any type of opportunity is coming towards you, it's going to be in a year, but it will never be what it was before, because that Knight of Pentacle, that's not much. This is Gabby's energy. It looks like her. All right. Let's talk about after the fact. All right. Give me Gabby's intentions towards Shannon Sharp at the beginning, during, and the end. So it looks like Gabby was right. It looks like she cut it off and he became forceful because he became too independent on her booty. Ho. I gotta keep saying that. Her energy. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts. So she wanted him to get sabotaged. And like I said, ever since he came out with that tape on Michelle and she dumped him, she wanted him to be sabotaged. So yes, she did this on purpose. She did the phone call. She set him up. Dr. Umar said she wanted 10,000. Shannon Sharp told her he'd give it to her in person. She wanted him to give it to her on, like, through Cash App or PayPal so he could go to jail for I feel like it wasn't just that. I feel like energetically Gabby wanted him to stop because it was becoming too forceful and too much for her. And so she was going through her way to sabotage, to make something happen. Yep. All right. Let's pull some more cards. Give me Gabby's energy towards Shannon Sharp. Give me her energy towards him. Give me Gabby's energy towards Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp is pissed. She never liked him. She never had a connection with him. She was not into him. She never liked him. She didn't have no connection with him. She didn't like him. And that's why I said that he was the one telling her to say that. He wanted her. Like, he was doing race play when they was playing their games. And he told her to say that. He told her to say that. I'm telling you, he told her to say that. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? I'm confused. One thing I will say with this one card is that I feel like there was times where Gabby was trying to, Shannon Sharp, it's saying it in the cards. I feel like he was trying to be forceful on her and she was trying to like kind of push him back. Like, she never was really interested. So it was always about your money. Why because Chad Ochocinco said he wants you to date this one girl. And he said Shannon Sharp said he want to date his wage. Well, is it worth it? Because she's your wage. She got you out your wage, and I mean $100 million out. And she said $25K per butt cheek. $25K per butt cheek. Okay, so she didn't feel protected. I also feel like maybe she went to talk to a woman figure, like an older woman figure in her life, about this, and they advised her. They told her, you are not protected. This man, like, you need to do something about this. I think Shannon Sharp might have been falling in love, y'all. He might have been falling in love. Dumbass. All right, give me Gabby's energy towards Shannon Sharp. This fool might have been falling in love with a 19-year-old. Man, that's like uncooked cornbread. That's trying to like eat some cornbread that's halfway cooked in the oven, yo. See, like this nigga was falling in love when he was advised to explore your options. Not to mention Gabby wants to go out there and see what else is for her. She wanted to move on and date. She may have had an epiphany that this don't make no motherfucking sense. I just turned 20. And she was stringing you along, Shannon Sharp. She was stringing you along. All right, give me Gabby's emotions towards Shannon Sharp during and after. At first she was inspired, and that's probably because at first he said, I'm gonna elevate you. But then she started feeling regretful and feeling like this is unstable. Like her energy basically became unstable, shaky. To be honest, sort of like a post-traumatic disorder, if I'm making sense. Now, I don't do reading or health, you guys, so I have to always say that. But post-traumatic disorder. She started getting post-traumatic disorder. And she started feeling bad for herself. And look. Didn't I say when I first started this video that get your money because you young right now and you don't understand it. But right before you hit 30, it's going to hit you. All that force, it's going to hit you. And then it will either turn you upside down or you go to therapy and get it right. So take that money, save it, and go get you some help, baby. And cash out. Cash out. From one black woman to a white woman. Get your money. These guys want to play with you, take advantage of you, do this, yeah, do a whoop, take advantage of your age, and we'll do a whoop, get your money. That's how I feel. All right. How does Shannon Sharp feel since Gabby got him caught up? And then I'm going to jump on Michelle. And y'all stop clowning Michelle. Y'all been clowning Michelle because they keep putting the picture up of her 20 years ago. And then when she did that interview now, she do look like somebody put a picture of what the first witch, the one with the red hair from Hocus Pocus. It said she looked like her. I said, ooh, y'all wrong. Y'all are wrong. Y'all wrong. Because she do look better than the girl from Hocus Pocus. But look, that hair, they almost there, okay? I keep forgetting her name. Weltica on Hocus Pocus. Of course, I know Sarah and the other one, but the first one, the oldest one with the red hair and the teeth, Vet Midler played her. Since this situation came out, Shannon Sharp, of course, has regrets about having sex with her. He regrets it. He's upset because it messed up his fame, his popularity. She came and killed his popularity that fast. His popularity, his fame, his fortune, she killed that. And all his secrets is out. It came out again. He can't hide no more. He can't even hide in my cars no more. Remember when I first, if y'all go back to my reading, it's in my community feed. When I read on him, I couldn't pull nothing. I was like, this nigga's hiding from me. He's hiding. What the fuck? And then I had to pull this sexual deck to get his shit. And that's how you know he a nasty, deviant, nasty nigga. Because of that. He's like, I should have paid her. I should have brought her the money. I should have been paying her. Because he started playing games with her and not doing what he said. I should have paid her. Now everybody sees me as toxic. I'm not popular no more. And now it's just a waiting game to see when will this go away. When will this attention off me go away? So yeah, he's mad. He's mad and he's concerned for his money. And I ain't gonna lie, Shannon Sharp, you should be. Because they gonna break you. The Page of Pentacles keeps coming out in reverse with you. You're a Page of Pentacle now. A Page of Pentacle is a college boy from 18 to like 24. Not even 18. Like Page of Pentacles, you're like 14 to 18. I would say 16 to 21. And you're a loser. And it's okay when you're that young because you're trying to find a dream. But that talks about young men that's not even trying to find a dream and find a goal. But in your case, they broke you down so bad. You a Page of Pentacles in reverse. The only money you got left is the money that you had before. And let's just say, I hope you saved. I hope you saved. He's going to feel broke because he just lost a whole $100 million. I do feel like, Gabby, you should have waited until after he got that contract, though. Because I can't guarantee that you're going to get that that 10 million. Or, like, you turned down 10 million, but I can't guarantee that you're going to get whatever you're suing for, 50 million. All right. I want to know two things before I get on Michelle. The first thing I want to know is, because I'm not going to ask if he's going to get the 100 million. He's not. Too many broke cards keep coming out. He's not getting that. But I do want to know, is Shannon Sharp, does Shannon Sharp like man, Spirit? Please, please. Does Shannon Sharp like man? I felt like he didn't like man, but a man that he likes his butt played with like that, a man that does anal like that, he cannot like man. There's some men out there that don't like man. They just like doing the anal. That's like, but I've had men tell me they've done it, but they wasn't comfortable, so they never did it again. It didn't feel right. And so, like, I don't know, Shannon Sharp, but Michelle said you like it played with. She didn't just, like, I can see if you just did anal, that's it. But she said you like your butt played with. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm still not getting gay cards. I definitely get broke. That Page of Pentacles keep coming out. His career is dead. It's telling me the career is dead. He played himself. He got to rob Peter to play Paul. He wish he would have never made a mistake. I'm just telling you what all these other cards is saying. He lost his popularity. He's angry. He has regrets of how he used his penis. He's back and forth, unbalanced with himself right now. But I'm not. He's sad. He's trying to maintain his strength. Again, y'all. I'm not getting gay. I'm not getting gay. I would tell y'all, I do readings on gay people. I've done predictions like Joe Exotic. I did his prediction with him and his younger husband that they was gonna get a divorce. I've done reading. I like my card. Like, all right, let's ask in this deck, Spirit. Cause I'm like this nigga. Is he gay? Cause he like that tight suit he had on with that purse bag. Somebody had the thumbnail with Shannon Sharp. I should find that thumbnail and make it my thumbnail. Somebody had the thumbnail with Shannon Sharp and that girl. They had them as dolls. They had them in that fit with the purse on, and it said evidence. They had a tape and said evidence. Oh, that's so hard. Is Shannon Sharp gay cards? I know I asked already, so Spirit don't like to repeat themselves. I will say that. Is Shannon Sharp gay? And then we're going to spend the last 8 minutes talking about Michelle. This reading will be an hour. All right, y'all. Let's see. The cards are not saying gay. I will say this. He really has a disdain for women. He really has a disdain for women. And this the type of shit that'll make a man think he gay. But he don't like women. Besides y'all coochies in the bedroom, he don't like, and I say y'all like I'm not a woman, but besides that, he doesn't like women. Like he don't like women. He don't like us. But I'm still not getting gay. He really don't like us now because now we done messed up his bag and not we. Because I don't know why you saying like, I guess it's women. Because if it was just black girls, I'd be like, you mad at the wrong people, bro. You mad at the wrong people. Monique told you to get you. You didn't have to get a fat girl. Monique is just talking. But you could have went and got you a girl that made sweet cakes and rub your feet and had your cognac ready. You could have did that. He really don't like women. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. Okay, and that's the universe. And the universe is saying, well, we're going to punish you because you don't like women. And whoa, the universe is saying, I felt it. I'm Clairsentience, y'all. So when I felt, it's like the feelings turns into words with me. The universe saying a lot of men is about to pay. Dang, where's my phone? We are in, and I don't even do astrology. This is Spirit talking to me. Hold on, Spirit. Hold on. I don't want to lose my thought. Hold on, Spirit. I'm going to do a reading on that too. We are in Pluto retrogrades in Aquarius. Pluto retrogrades in Aquarius. That is the energy of how do I describe it, Spirit? Pluto directs in Aquarius. Pluto it retrogrades in Aquarius. That is the energy of a lot of people being put out there. People shame, people that want power, control. It's putting y'all out there. I don't know about astrology. I'm still trying to learn. So I'm trying to learn how to say it exactly. I feel like I gotta pause and do it because Spirit won't let me keep going until I say directly what it is. So let me do that. Give me one more second, y'all. Real quick. Damn. History. 1 second, y'all. Whoa. All right, Spirit, because I want to talk about Michelle. I'm going to take me a shower. All right. Hold on.
Need high quality.
Alrighty. I didn't want them to flag, so I had to try to turn it off. All right, Pluto in Aquarius. Spirit is saying the exposure of toxic masculinity. That's what it is. It's exposed. Pluto in Aquarius. And see, I don't like Aquarius. See? It's exposing the toxic masculinity. That's what the universe wanted to say. And so a lot of men who explore like toxic, they're masculine, they dog and abuse the feminine, especially women. Women had y'all. A lot of you guys are going to be exposed and put out there and losing things. So let me talk about Michelle. I don't get gay still. I'm not getting gay. Look, he just liked the anal and liked his booty played with, but just not by men. So it still doesn't make him gay, y'all. Gay and bisexual is to be with a man. Bisexual is to be with both. If he's never been with a man and he likes his butt being played with and he likes anal, it doesn't mean he's gay. And I have to be honest, you guys, because it's not a man, it's a woman. And my cards keep saying he's not gay. Maybe if another reader is saying it, I get it. Everybody reader's different, but I'm gonna stick to what I'm saying over here. My cards are saying he's not gay. Even because I ain't gonna lie, even though my cards are saying that, I'm in my head like that nigga's fruity something. That's what I'm saying to myself. Because any man that likes to have anal sex that much, they fruity something, but my cards are saying he's not gay. All right, let's talk about Michelle. Oh, wrong cards. I can't use my African American cards when we talk about white girls. And, no offense to my white fans. I love y'all. But y'all know how it is. All right, Michelle. Michelle came out and did an interview, and I believe her. I do. She came out. Y'all clowning Michelle, talking about she looked like Bette Midler and her Hocus Pocus. That was a picture of her 20 years ago. She do look cute. Oh, my God. She did look cute 20 years ago. Either she could have been stressed because what Shannon Sharp did to her. I don't know. But, and some black dudes, they go out their way to make sure they show you. Because I was dating one black guy. And he had a white baby mother. And he wanted to go out his way to he showed me her picture. He wanted to go out his way to make sure, to show me, to make sure that she didn't look old like the other white women do. And I didn't trust that nigga because you could have sent me an old picture. And it's like, it don't matter. I could tell that he was ashamed for even dealing with a white girl when he was younger. But look, it is what it is. Let it go. Okay? It ain't that deep. All right, anyway. Michelle did the interview. She said that her and Shannon Sharp was dealing with each other. She said he was always a cheater. And he was cheating on her with another woman, and he moved the woman in. And she broke it off with him. She told him why. Like, look, I'm ending it. I'm gonna go find me somebody. I don't want to be with you because you're a cheater. And why would I still be with you when you're moving another female in your house? Like, you're living with a whole nother female. She said he got mad, came over there and attacked her. He took his hand, he forced her head down, made her, give him oral, and then raped her. White women, y'all crazy. And the reason why I say that is because if he would have put my head down and forced me, I would have bit until I seen blood. I would have bit. I would have bit him so hard he wouldn't even been ready to punch you. Because you know how you scared because he might punch you on the head or something if you bite him? I'll take that risk. I'll take that risk. I guess that's what makes black women stronger, I guess. I'll take that risk. Because I'm going to bite so hard, you going to be so fucked up, you're not going to even be able to want to hit me. Because there's no way. All right. How does Shannon Sharp, let's start off with that. How does Shannon Sharp feel since Michelle came out and did that interview? And Shannon Sharp, you should have known, once that one girl came out, all other girls was coming out. How does Shannon Sharp feel? He feel like this raggedy, ugly ass bitch. She wasn't ugly when you was fucking her 20 years ago. He has a really hard disdain for women. He really doesn't like her. But you are being judged, bro. He feels like, oh Lord, the judgment day is coming. Like Terminator in this bitch. Terminator 2 to be exact. Oh Lord. So he's upset. I can energetically feel like he may have tried to contact her and had an argument with her and tried to stop her. And look, I don't think she's lying. Knight of Wands with this Empress in reverse, I do feel like he forced. That's somebody that is action, especially in the bedroom. Like, he forced. I do feel like she was telling the truth. I feel like he was in a relationship and she was going to be in a relationship. And then that's how the argument started. Yes, he was cheating with those women. Oh, yeah. He did it. Like Seven of Swords, he did it. He graped. He did. And now he's feeling like, damn, I'm a fool, and I'm losing money. I should have offered her something too, not to do the interview. He's saying I should have offered her something to shut up. What I want to know real quick is, any more women coming out? Is there going to be any more women coming out besides Michelle? I feel like, yeah, it'll be another woman that comes out. Oh, yeah. This is Shannon Sharp. Like, he's sitting here sweating and hoping another woman don't come out. But yeah, and he's mad. He's trying to protect his image from the women, but he not gonna be able to. Yep, he's mad. Shannon Sharp, what you thinking about? Either he's thinking about, Shannon Sharp, he's thinking about leaving the country. He's thinking about leaving the country because he actually might go to jail in 8 weeks, y'all. He might get arrested. It came out again that he might get arrested. All right. So, yeah, he's pissed at Michelle. He feels like I should have paid her so she wouldn't do the interview. Toxic masculinity. So, I know you guys are wondering, why is Bill Cosby getting arrested? Why are all these people getting arrested for crimes that they did 20 years ago? I was so annoyed when that girl left me a comment with R. Kelly. Yeah, I wasn't being sarcastic. I was being true. You did prove my point. But I can't front and act like you didn't annoy you didn't annoy me when I did that R. Kelly reading to the girl that left me a comment. You annoyed me because R. Kelly did it. He did it. Fuck what the parents say and how they let their kids do it. Yeah, it's dumb parents out here who don't give a shit about their kids and they let their kids do whatever. That's what I was explaining to my daughter. You better be lucky I give a fuck. Because there's some mothers out there that don't give a fuck. They'll sell their daughter to the first nigga. So, yes, It's mothers out there that don't give a fuck, but that's not going to excuse R. Kelly just because the parents didn't give a fuck. That does not give him an excuse to sleep with young girls. It doesn't. And R. Kelly been doing this shit since I was a kid. And I'm 40 now. When I was like 10, Arleah was like 15. R. Kelly was like, I don't know, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's too old. I literally just put it out there. When I was 17, I was manipulated by a nigga that was 28 years old. You know what I'm saying? And so that's not okay. So that annoyed me. Like people like that, I would not want to read for. I don't want a connection with none of that. Because that's black male worship. That's the problem with women. And that's why black women won't get far. Because we defend this shit. Why you think when slavery went down, the black women were taken too? God could have easily said, well, just take the man and leave the women. But no, y'all were caping for these niggas even back in ancient, and not even ancient because slavery was 500 years ago. Y'all were caping for these niggas. And that's why. And then when I did my American Black Slaves Women, these niggas was, they put themselves at risk for slavery because they were trying to have a white woman like the white man. They've been wanting them forever. I was just watching this one movie on Tubi, right? And it's a true story. It's about these two people named Big Sam and Moses. And they escaped from Virginia and went to freedom. And when they were slaves in Virginia and they were getting tortured, beaten, and everything, the one white dude, when they got to their shacks later and they were talking and shit, the white dude said, oh, I would love to go to Pennsylvania and be free and give me some Annie Bells. I'm like, nigga, you in slavery and you still want a wife? All right. I just gotta laugh because they gonna show y'all. They gonna keep showing y'all. All right. What was my point? Lord Jesus. All right. Give me Michelle's energy towards Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp, he's thinking about leaving the country because he might end up in jail. I feel like Michelle's energy towards Shannon Sharp. There's a little nostalgia there, which is weird. Her energy is weird. I don't even know what to say. This is a weird white lady. Let me pull a different deck. Give me Michelle's energy toward, because I don't understand this. All right. Sometimes we get cards we don't understand. She wants the world to take his money, though. I just said I don't understand, and I still said it. She wants the world to take his money. She wants things to be delayed for him. She doesn't want to see like no bad harm, like somebody take him out or something, but she definitely wants to see him broke. Because when they were together in the past, he was like too much. Like he was a little romantic and all that, but he was like a Page of Pentacles in reverse. He was like horrible. Give me her energy towards him. I feel like she may be coming after something too. I feel like she may be coming for something too. I have intentions and maybe planning on deceiving you. Yeah. I feel like somebody hit her up. But now that they hit her up, she's coming. She's coming. She's coming for her cut. All right, let me pull a couple of cards on Michelle. And then I think I'm going to end the reading here, you guys. This reading been like an hour, 8 minutes. I want to get in the shower and drink some wine. Give me Michelle's energy towards Shannon Sharp since she's came out and did this interview. I feel like it'll be one more woman coming out about Shannon Sharp. I heard 2. I feel like it'll be 2 more women coming about Shannon Sharp. If it's more, fine. But I definitely see 2 off the rip. Yeah, she wants Shannon Sharp to offer something. Yeah, she wants him to offer something. Yeah, he used her. He was dating. He just used her for sex. He ghosted her. He enjoyed the moment for what it was. She wanted long term. And they argued a lot. Michelle's energy is different. It's different and it's weird, but she wants something. She's like, look, I need to get my cut. Maybe I didn't realize my worth back then, but I want it now. I want it now. And she is telling the truth about Shannon Sharp. He did that to her. He did. And they was telling her why she didn't go to the police back then. He was a football player. Knew a lot of people, popular. She probably was scared. She looks scared in the cards. To be honest, the card's saying that she doesn't look smart. For her to be like a pretty girl, especially back then, because, you know, I don't hate white. If you pretty, white, black, I don't care. You're pretty. I think Ivanka Trump's pretty. But as soon as I say that, everybody be like, bitch, please, she ain't pretty. She had surgery. I'll be like, okay, well, she's still cute. She went to a good surgeon, you know. Like, But yeah, like that's what I see, you guys. So I'm in the reading here because I'll get to talking more and more and more, and I'll see you guys in the next read.